Welcome back to the Coop and Ray Show. Today, I will be doing my power rankings. Cooper will have his some other time. He's not here today. To kick things off, I'm gonna say at 32, I picked the Dolphins. Why? Because they were bad last year. Personally, you can't get much worse than you could have unless you get rid of. The quarterback was already bad, so it was fine. But both your awesome wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, yeah, he still has something in him. I believe so. Anyway, and then Jalen Waddle, a lot of people hate on him, but I love my guy Jalen. He's good. Don't hate on my boy Jalen. And then now you just have a bad defense and a bad offense. You can't get anywhere with a bad offensive line, and Devon Achane is, I love that guy, but you can only get so far with a running back like that. Moving on to number 31, the Titans. Oh boy, they've sucked for a long time, and they just won't stop rebuilding. At this point, you need a new person who picks the players. The only good drafted player for a while has been Cam Ward, and that was last year. None of the other people were that good. I'm trying to think of some good players. Carnell Tate might be good, but I don't know because it's too early to know that stuff. It's just hard to think about good players. What were you guys' record last year? I haven't checked. I'm too bored to check. But I gotta say, I'm not too proud of the Titans. See, I feel bad for all your guys' fan bases. But, the Titans, I think it's time to pick a new team. That's all I gotta say about the Titans. At number 30, another pretty garbage tier team, the Jets. I don't know. You could swap the places with the Titans and the Jets, but that's just bad. You gave away your guys' best player, Sauce Gardner, towards the start of the last season. That didn't end very well. You guys' pass defense was horrible. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, you guys make history. 0 interceptions. I don't even know how you do that. Justin Fields is your quarterback. You can only get so far. Not very far, by the way. You guys sucked for pretty much all of football history. I don't really know what to say. Everybody knows you guys suck, and there's no argument to put up against it. Okay, moving on from that boring team. Let's move on to the other garbage team in New York. The Giants. Blah, blah, blah. You guys got Malik Neighbors. You got stinking Jackson Dart. But as you've seen, Jackson Dart, I don't think is ready. You look at him against the Denver Broncos. He sells the game lead. He just didn't play that great to me. Yeah, he had some good games here and there. He showed some flashy. You just got to give him a year. You can't just start him day one. I just don't think that was right. Yes, I love Malik Neighbors. He was really, really good. He's very flashy. He's very good possession catcher. I don't even care who your other wide receivers are. You got that in check. Your running backs, Tyrone Tracy was just not it. You guys need to figure out what's wrong with that. Saquon used to bring you pretty good, but as you saw, it didn't bring you W's. Defense, it's hard to watch that defense. They also kind of choke. That's it. For the last garbage tier team, I'm going to say the Cardinals. They suck. I mean, you watch them in the practices, and it's hard to believe that those guys made the NFL. I mean, except for Buda Baker, some other guys in there too. But, I mean, you guys don't have almost anybody. You guys are kind of just stuck with what you got. I mean, Michael, I gotta say, he did pretty awesome for my fantasy team out of nowhere. I had him on my bench for no reason. Decided to play him because I ended up losing Malik Neighbors. And love you, Michael. Personally, I gotta say, Harrison Smith, your son does not got it. He's terrible. He can't catch. I picked him on my fantasy team, and he did awful. That's all I got to say about your son, Harrison Smith. Moving on to the slightly better rebuilding team tier. Starting off with the Browns. I mean, you guys be hating on Shedeur Sanders, but he shouldn't have made the Pro Bowl, because Pro Bowl sucks to watch. But, boy, I did not mind watching him play. He caught my eye a couple times there, even though he did have some disgusting games. He did show that he isn't bad. I mean, he started over Dylan Gabriel, who was picked over him by the same team. So overall, you got to give it a good clap for him. I mean, he doesn't have a very awesome wide receiver core either. I mean, Jerry Jeudy, the fall-off wide receiver, the bust in the draft. No offense, Jerry Jeudy fans. I mean, he just doesn't have... I mean, Cedric Tillman was just not a wide receiver one type of player, so... I mean, David Njoku. I mean, working with that squad, other than David Njoku, is just not very fun. I mean, any good quarterback would have a hard time with that. I mean, their defense was pretty darn good, but now they gave up Myles Garrett, so I didn't think about that, but that did move them down a couple spots. At 26 in the rebuild, I personally am going to say the Falcons. Why? Because they gained Tua. I mean, I'd be loving the Falcons running back Bijan. I'd be loving Drake London. I don't even know if he's on the Falcons anymore. I didn't check. I mean, I'd be loving these players, but at the same time, they don't really have all the talent at all the positions. Kyle Pitts, he didn't live up to the hype. This team just doesn't have exactly what it needs to win games. I mean, we've seen it. The Panthers ended up beating them 30-0. You should at least score against the Panthers defense. Now you're gaining a little bit of a younger quarterback, but if you haven't seen the beating he's taken in the past couple of years, then I don't think he's the same quarterback you think he is. At number 25 in the rebuild, I'm going to say the Steelers. Why? Because they need to rebuild. I mean, I don't say they're worse than as bad as like Cardinals and Browns and stuff, but you could definitely put them around there. I mean, personally, I just think they got a lot of holes in their team as much as they have a lot of good players. I mean, that just doesn't feel right to have the Steelers as a good team. I mean, you re-sign Aaron Rodgers? That's just not something you do. He's old. He's not ready for this. I mean, you've seen him in the past couple of years. He looks like stinking Drew Lock in his prime. I mean, anybody that knew Drew Lock, whew, oh boy, that was awful. That's all I gotta say. I mean, just don't pick Aaron. At number 24 in the rebuild tier, it is the Commanders. Why, you say? I mean, I'm liking Jaden Daniels. But like his wide receivers, Terry McLaurin. I mean, like his wide receiver is old. The other guy, I think it's something McCaffrey, but I don't know. I haven't really checked. Their running back is just, they don't really have one. Is the problem? Their defense, it's pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say, I like it, but you can't just win off of defense alone. I mean, Jaden's gonna have the troubles and have a sophomore slump like he did last year, or get injured all year. Then you guys just need to rebuild. I mean, this isn't the team that goes to the Super Bowl. Sorry to say it. At number 23, the last team in the rebuild area, I'm just going to say it. I think it's the Saints. You could definitely put them higher up. Definitely. But Tyler Show, I just like the performance he had. He showed he could be a quarterback. The other guys on his team, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest, but you could definitely patch those up with a couple years of drafts. I mean, maybe like 3 or 4 years from now, it could be a good team. I'm not saying Super Bowl worthy. That'd take maybe 5 or 6 if they do really good, but you're going to have to do a lot of trading up for that. I mean, I'm just going to say this team could be better in the future. You just need to give it a couple years. I mean, reason I put them this low down, I'm actually surprised myself, but it's just they're not as bad as you think they are. And they've showed it. Now moving on to the okay tier with the Dallas Cowboys at number 22. I mean, yeah, I didn't mind Dak Prescott this year, but he still throws a lot of picks in a single game at a time. And if you want to win games, then you can't throw picks all the time, especially in clutch moments. I mean, yeah, sure, they've got an awesome wide receiver core. Maybe even the best in the league if you argue about it hard enough. I mean, I love them. I love George Pickens. I love CeeDee Lamb. Their running back's not half too bad. I mean, Ferguson is a tight end that he seemed pretty dang good. I mean, you've got it all, but Dak Prescott just brings my list down. I mean, y'all can tell me how bad my thought is on Dak, but he's horrible in my opinion. Moving to the next okay tier team, the Raiders at number 21. I talked to Cooper, and he did not seem to agree with me on this. I mean, he loves the Raiders because it's his favorite team, but he still thinks they suck. But I'm rating them higher just because they seem to be doing really good at the rebuilding job. I mean, they did good with Brock Bowers' pick. And I'm seeing Fernando Mendoza, and I'm like, I think that's going to bring them up pretty high in this. I mean, they've been missing that position since Derek Carr, and he was old then. So, personally, this could be a new leaf for the Raiders. Other than the part where they have no wide receivers, but they can fix that. Just watch. At number 20, I have the Bucks. Why? Because it's the Buccaneers. Anyway, Baker Mayfield, I loved his performance last year. You guys could put him in 14, 15, or 16, and I honestly wouldn't care that much. I mean, I could be wrong, but since this is my list, I'm going to put it in my honest opinion. I mean, I love Mbuka, Mayfield combo. Um, their defense is the thing that sells me hard, though. I mean, especially their special teams just doesn't really have anything to it that gives me the whoa, that's cool. So anyway, that's really all I care about the Buccaneers. Not much. Honestly, really boring team to talk about. As in when I said higher up, I meant one space. Here are the Panthers, barely better because of last year, and they won by one. I'm liking Bryce Young. I liked him when he got drafted, but after his terrible playing, I'm like, he's not that bad. A lot of people won't believe that. But anyway, and then we saw the end of last year, and he looked great. I mean, he showed in the playoffs against the Rams, a pretty stacked team. Not as stacked as this year, but stacked team. Whew. That's insane to go play that good against the Rams. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They just caught my eye. And number 18, another OK tier team, the Bengals. I could be wrong about this. I would place them higher up if they could just stay healthy. But if you haven't seen for the past couple of years, we got Joe Burrow, who can't keep his legs straight. I mean, he's making up these fake injuries so that he doesn't have to play. Like turf toe? Okay, I stub my toe in the turf and I still play. Probably, it is a serious injury though. But although I'm making fun of it because it's a dumb injury. Anyway, they got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. That's pretty insane. Their running back, Chase, he can play pretty dang good too. He's good games, especially for my fantasy. Their defense, though, just a piece of paper. I mean, doesn't even have play written on it. We have dudes running into each other. It's awful. But honestly, you could put them higher up on the list as long as Joe stays safe. If they had an O-line. And number 17, one of the could be better teams tier. I mean, the Chiefs. I'm a Broncos fan, so this hurts to talk about, but they've got serious talent on that team. But the problem is, I don't think their wide receivers are as good as you guys think. I mean, Rashee Rice is just not it, in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't even put him in a top 20 conversation. He just doesn't hit it off for me. He's just not the wide receiver one you need. Xavier Worthy, yeah, he can be fast, but can he touch and catch the ball? Doesn't really show that he can do that. I mean, Travis Kelce, the old man with a walking stick, I mean, he hasn't been seeming to do great either. Their defense, I mean, they pretty much lost half their defense. I mean, giving away Trent McDuffie, a really good corner, to the Rams, who already have their stacked team, kind of sold it, so now they're 17. And number 16 in the could be better tier, I put the Ravens. Why? Because they have really good team. Really good. Both sides of the football. They usually do great at special teams too until clutch time. Anyway, it's good all around. I mean, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, they had D-Hop. I don't know if they still do. I haven't checked. Zay Flowers was amazing. Andrews, I mean, their defense was with Queen and stuff. I mean, it's looked really good on both sides. But nobody can stay healthy. Like, we have Lamar going out for a couple weeks at a time for the past, pretty much all of his career. Derek stays in there because he's just built like a stinking truck. I mean, it's like, wow. At number 15, you guys are probably going to hate me for this, that I say they could be better. I'm going to say the Bears. Why? I mean, yeah, I could put them up high. You could say I could put them up higher or lower. But I put them at stinking the place I did because it's the Bears. I mean, yeah, sure, Caleb Williams, blah, blah, blah. He's still just as zesty as ever. I don't like zesty quarterbacks. That's my only reason. He just looks gay. At number 14, I have the Chargers. I mean, we got pretty dang good Justin Herbert, in my opinion. Lad McConkey. I forgot who the other guys are because I'm just dumb. Their offensive line was god awful, though. So that's the only reason I'm putting him here. They have Derwin James on the defense. They've got pretty much an awesome defense. So I don't even know what to say for this, dude. They're just there. They're a team that don't really have much to talk about. They just do this every season. And it's like there's nothing to them, nothing fun to talk about, nothing boring to talk about. At number 13, I have the Minnesota Vikings. And the reason for this is after they got rid of, well, no, they still have him, but J.J. McCarthy is not going to get the start. I know it. There's nothing to doubt. I've seen him in camp. He's been pretty awful, but Kyler Murray, on the other hand, looks like a awesome starter. I mean, he works perfectly with this team. I mean, this is like Kyler Murray's dream team. As a child, he loved this team. And I can tell he's going to work his butt off for this. He's not going to be playing COD in his grandma's basement no more. I can feel it. Just watch me be right, bruh. I mean, it's going to be a really good team. Dang it, I'm getting out of character. Next team. At number 12 in the good and probably playoff contenders, I have the 49ers. They're just there. I mean, some people like them. I don't really see a lot of fans these days. It's just with Brock Purdy not playing and Mac Jones playing and he's winning all the games, kind of makes me really sad to watch the games. It's just really boring to watch the 49ers. And I don't know when it's been fun to, because throughout my whole entire life, I've never really seen a really good game out of the 49ers. I don't know what to say about that. It's just how the ball rolls. I kind of wrote down this list before the A.J. Brown trade, so I maybe would have moved the Eagles up a little bit, but even though Jalen Hurts looked like garbage last year, he still has Devontae Smith. It's still a pretty darn swollen up roster. So overall, I think the Eagles still are a pretty dang good team. I mean, you can make arguments about it, but as I've said before, this is my opinion. Cooper does have a different opinion, so don't worry about me, guys. At number 10, I have the Packers. I hate the Packers. Why? No reason. They're just make me mad. With Jordan Love, and then their awful named wide receiver core. I mean, they're all just really nobody knows what those wide receivers are. I mean, maybe Christian Watson's still there. That's really the only name I can think of. Not Aaron Jones, dang it, bro. He moved to the Vikings. I forgot about that. Anyway, Josh Jacobs. Oh, whew. Now he's a beast. That's something you got to watch out for. And their defense is pretty swell, except when the game's on the line. So overall, I hate the Packers. That's all. At number 9, the Colts. Because once they re-signed Danny Dimes, that's the first time I ever said Danny Dimes. You know why? Because that's the only time he's ever done that kind of thing. I think he's running good with an actually good team. He could have been a decent quarterback with the Giants if they were better than hot garbage. I mean, this is probably the nicest he's ever played. No, 100%. This is the best he's ever played. And that just surprises me by a whole bunch. I mean, when have the Giants ever been good with Danny Dimes? It just hasn't been the thing. Their defense is awesome, which makes them a horrible team to reckon with. Denver Broncos were one of the teams that lost to them, and they were like one of the top teams. Yeah. Then the Lions. No, they're not Super Bowl contenders. Stop saying that. They're just number 8 on my list, and that's pretty high, low down. Personally, they should be up at like 14, 15, because they just can't win the rest of their games. They win all the way down, and then they're like, oh, wow, we're doing great. And then all of a sudden they fall off just like the Colts. It's depressing. I don't like the Lions either. They're annoying. At number 7, I don't know why I put them this low, the Patriots. This is a team that I say is going to make the playoffs for sure. Why? I don't know. I probably shouldn't have put them this high. They've beaten all bad teams. They even lost to the Raiders last year, which is kind of a depressing thought to think about. I mean, if you lose to the Raiders, you should probably just... I think it's time to cut everybody on your team. Cut all of it and just restart the franchise. Yeah. Anyway. It could be the Jets or the Dolphins or something this year. So, watch out, guys. Patriots lose to only bad teams. At number 6, being carried by their defense, the Texans. Their defense is like, think of a brick wall and then a little kid running into it. That brick wall ain't going nowhere. Offensively, they go backwards about 10 yards of play. And then if CJ Stroud is actually playing, they might go forwards 3 yards at a time. But usually he passes even farther than that. If you haven't seen, he's actually pretty good if he's healthy. But since CJ's gone, they don't really got anybody left. I mean, it's sad. I mean, I think Stroud should have had one more chance. I mean, that was the playoffs. I mean, he kind of choked up. He was doing a Josh Allen right there. Personally, the Texans deserve better. CJ Stroud, shove him on a team like the Giants. They'll be good. At number 5, I have the Jaguars. A lot of you guys are going to think this is a wild pick. No, I think it's not. I mean, this is the Jaguars. They're really good in my opinion. Personally, they just kind of got unlucky for the past couple of years. I mean, they've sucked forever, but I think T-Laws, if he doesn't choke this time around, they're going to make it all the way until like conference championship. And this is going to be great for them. I think that since they're personally one of my top 5 teams. So I don't know what else to say. They're just great in my opinion. At number 4, I have my Denver Broncos. Why? Because they're my Denver Broncos. What other reason? Because their defense looks like they're about to murder someone. And then another reason, I just have to believe in my team. I don't have any other reasons. I like their offense. I like Jalen Waddle being added to the team. I like it all, but we've been pretty boring other than that in the offseason. And number 3, the Buffalo Bills. No, I do not have them as Super Bowl contenders. I have them as make it almost to the Super Bowl, then choke, because that's what they do every year. No, Josh Allen is awful in the playoffs. He looks like a god in the normal season, but then you see his true colors, and he doesn't like to hold on to the ball. The other team does, but he likes to throw the game away. He's got better things to do at home. I'm not a football player. Why am I saying this? Because it's my opinion. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I like the squad, but Josh Allen, just keep it together, boy. Now, at number 2, I have them as one of the Super Bowl contenders, but not really because the better team is in the same division. I have the last Super Bowl champions, Seahawks, for my number 2. I mean, I think they're better than the Broncos, but looking at the Rams' new stack team, sorry, Seahawks, but Sam Darnold is going to start seeing ghosts, literally. I mean, that's all I got to say for the Seahawks. And to wrap things up, at number 1, my Super Bowl champ, I'm going to say now, I have the LA Rams winning the whole entire. I'm guessing they don't lose a single game. Not a single game. Not even they take out their players. They got stinking backups that are great. I mean, if Aaron Donald comes, bro, I'm seeing all goose eggs. Anyway, I mean, no team really stands a chance against them. And they stand a chance against every team. I don't even know how the NFL let them have such a stacked roster. Anyway, capping that thing off, thank you for listening to my off-season predictions of placements, yada, yada, yada. Leave a sub down below. We really need 50 to hit the streaming so that I don't have to do every single tape of this. Took me 2 days to do this, so please. At number 13, I have the Minnesota Vikings. And the reason for this is after they got rid of, well, no, they still have him, but J.J. McCarthy is not going to get the start. I know it. There's nothing to doubt. I've seen him in camp. He's been pretty awful, but Kyler Murray, on the other hand, looks like a awesome starter. I mean, he works perfectly with this team. I mean, this is like Kyler Murray's dream team. As a child, he loved this team. And I can tell he's going to work his butt off for this. He's not going to be playing COD in his grandma's basement no more. I can feel it. Just watch me be right, bruh. I mean, it's going to be a really good team. Dang it, I'm getting out of character. Next team.